Guys, let's quickly react to this bullshit tweet that I saw earlier on my timeline on X. You see this tweet that you guys are looking at? This fact that Arsenal fans they're so caught up in bullshit. This team are so fucking embarrassing. Their fans are so stupid. This tweet pissed me the fuck off because this tweet blew up, right? And I came across it on X. And this guys are so delusional. These Arsenal fans are so delusional, thinking that this is a trophy to them. They think the fact that they haven't lost against a big six team in the Premier League, and I'm gonna tell you guys how flawed this whole fucking argument is because it's just stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna break it down. Okay, just based on this stupid tweet because every single Arsenal fan actually believe this bullshit, and it makes them happy for some bullshit reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, it makes them happy. I don't. If that's a trophy for them, I don't understand. This is a team that's been embarrassing. This is a team that hasn't really won nothing. These guys haven't won nothing in 5 years, and this is the type of bullshit that gets their fan base going. Like, are they not embarrassed? So let's get into it. First of all, when they talk about this bullshit about, oh, we haven't lost against a big six, okay? They're talking about in the Arteta era, right? These guys are so selective, right? They want to talk about in the Arteta era. Okay, so let's talk about it, okay? Chelsea fans, let's talk about this, okay? Now, when they talk about big six, it's not really been big six, has it? Because when these guys do this big six bullshit that they haven't lost against, they count obviously Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, United, even Tottenham. Now, let me break it down so it makes sense to everybody listening. In that time frame, when Arteta has been manager of Arsenal, they've been playing against a Chelsea that most of the time have been rebuilding. Chelsea lost their owners, the government got involved, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, man. Chelsea haven't been like Chelsea Champions League or season after season playing in the Champions League or, they've been trying, we've been trying, Chelsea fan, we've been trying to build an actual fucking team in this time frame. Okay, we've been trying to, obviously we haven't been able to beat Arsenal, yes, in about 4-5 years or whatever it's been. It's way too long, right? No problem, but Chelsea haven't been the real Chelsea, going after the title Chelsea. We don't have a team yet. We're still building. We have a proper team now. We have a proper team now, 2025, in 2025. But in that time frame, for majority of that time under Arteta, we've been poor. Okay, but guess what? Arsenal fans still counts that as, oh, big six. We haven't lost against Chelsea, which, when they've actually built a good team. Okay, when they built a team that's been challenging for the Champions League, okay, then you talk about Manchester United. And Manchester United, they've had what, multiple managers? They've been in disarray as well. They've been shit. Yes, they've won the, FA Cups and that, but they've been shit for majority of that time frame that Arsenal fans, have been, Arteta has been managing Arsenal. But guess what? This motherfucker still counts that as, oh wow, that's such a good thing that we're beating these poor teams. Then you go on to Spurs, right? And Spurs are Spursy, man. They're Spursy. But guess what? This guy still counts that as some medal. Okay, they count, and obviously they've lost to Spurs in that time frame. Even to United in that time frame. But they count all this bullshit, all these days. Oh, it's been 1,000 days, 2,000 blah 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 days. It's so fucking stupid. I don't know why it gets this fan base going. It's crazy, and obviously they've lost to City in that time frame as well, and to Liverpool. But this guys just, they make up all these stats to make themselves feel happy, and this is a team that doesn't really win anything. They don't win anything. These guys don't win anything. These guys, their team is good enough to actually start putting numbers on the board and winning trophy after trophy, but they don't know how to get over the line and actually win. Chelsea fans, are you listening to me? These Arsenal bums don't know how to actually get to. We've built a winning team ahead of them. In their development, they were ahead of us. And I still think, in terms of consistency, as a team in the league, they're still ahead of Chelsea. Arsenal are still ahead of Chelsea, no problem. But we're catching up in terms of that consistency. But in terms of having the trophy winning mentality, no matter how you say, oh, it's just a conference league and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. How you win is how you win, innit? You have to win something and then you carry on winning. Doesn't matter when you win the first time that you win. Under Mourinho for Chelsea, we won the Carling Cup, and then we went on to win the leagues and the FA Cup and so on and so forth. So how you win is how you win. Doesn't matter what you win. And this Arsenal bombs, they don't know how to win. We know how to win. And we've actually built a winning team. We've built a team that they achieved success together last season. Twice. Actually, 3 times. Because I'm counting the Champions League qualification as well. On that last day, where the pressure was on against Forest, we still went there and we won. That's a different mentality. Okay, we crossed over the line. Then we went into the Conference League final, 1-0 down against Real Betis. Guess what? We still crossed over the line. In the second half, we turned them over and smashed them. We smashed Real Betis and we won again. And then in the FIFA Club World Cup final, when everybody was talking about shit about Chelsea, about, oh, we haven't played in a real team. Guess what we did again? We smashed PSG. Who everyone thought we were going to lose to them and they would smash us. But guess what? Because this team had the winning mentality and the manager behind them in Enzo Maresca, guess what? They got the job done, and that's what matters. And when you're shit, or when you're in a position where you're not at your best form or whatever, you have to grab those trophies on the way. You have to put numbers on the board. That's one thing Arsenal fans and Arsenal under this. Yeah, I love Arteta in terms of he's never going to be successful. So I want him in charge, okay? I want him to stay in charge because, these guys are so stupid, they're so delusional that they think, this manager is going to take them to anywhere better than they've been before, which is bullshit. Okay, they're going to keep flopping. If they don't know it right now, they'll keep flopping, and I think that's why they always latch onto this bullshit, irrelevant topics and irrelevant achievements like the big six trophy, and we haven't lost against the top 4 or top 6 in 1,000 days or whatever, which doesn't mean anything. It's just nonsensical. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, and it just pissed me off because I saw the tweet and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? Why do they do this, Arsenal fans? If you're an Arsenal fan, why do you guys do this? Why do you latch on to this nothingness of achievements? Like, why is that a big deal to you guys? It's crazy, man. But yeah, Chelsea fans, if you like this type of videos, yeah, just leave a comment below and like this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.